everyone, welcome back to the Pretty Glam channel. So today is just gonna be me doing a tutorial. So number one thing I always do before I do any skin, like do any makeup, is I prep my skin. So before moisturizer, I always cleanse my face. Either like when I come out the shower, I would just go ahead and do makeup, obviously moisturizing. But if I didn't shower, or like maybe I did shower but my face has developed oils, as you can see I have oils here developed, so I'm going to cleanse that and I'm going to show you guys what I use. I like to use the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. I don't like to use toner. I like to use something that has a bit more not aggressiveness, but it's delicate on the skin to where it could still clean you up. Okay, so now that the face is completely cleansed, now it's time to prep, like prime our face, and usually I either go in with like a moisturizer or I go in with a primer. To start off here and put some here and put it here. This is, by the way, the Neutrogena Oil-Free Acne Moisturizer in Pink Grapefruit, my favorite moisturizer. And then this is the NK Beauty 24 karat gold face primer. I love this primer. Has 24 karat gold flakes. It is a little like syrupy, so like runny, but it's a good primer. So now it's time to prep our eyeballs. I'm gonna use the Trestique Mini Matte Blur Stick. This is my favorite like primer, eyeshadow primer I like to use. This is one of my favorite sticks. It's kind of like the Professional. It has the same effect, just in a stick. Next, I'm gonna use the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Dark 46. And I like to use this more than foundation. Like for a glam look, let's say I'm going to an event, I would use foundation. But just because I'm not, and like let's say I was going to a restaurant, I really wouldn't care as much, and this does the job well. Now I don't put any on my eyelids. I'm gonna use MAC's Studio Fix Fluid foundation in NC55, and I like this foundation because I use it for my hyperpigmentation spots and in any areas I need more coverage. Next, I'm gonna take the brush MAC 195. My hyperpigmentation spots, I kind of look like a painting. Now it's time to blend. And I'm going to use to blend the under eyes first. I'm going to use Morphe M173. Okay, to blend out the whole face, I'm going to use Morphe M6. This is the brush that Laura Lee collaborated with Morphe. It's a flat top kabuki brush. Always blend down to your neck and blend your ears. Next, I like to go in with a sponge to just kind of press everything in and then pick up any remainder product. Okay, time to bake. So to bake, I would normally use like, if I know I'm taking photos, I would usually like to use a brightening powder type of setting powder. So I'm just going to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder, the Loose Fit Me finishing powder in shade 25 medium. And I'm just going to take my sponge, kind of dip it in. So I finished baking, and now at this point I'm going to do my eyebrows. And to do eyebrows, I'm just going to use a brow pencil. I'm going to use the Maybelline one today. So the spoolie, it's not as big, I think, but it has a really fine tip. Okay, it's the darkest shade they have. Okay, normally I would set it with brow gel, but just for today, just because I don't really want to, I'm not. But I would normally use the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel. For the eye look, I'm just going to do something super simple and then just kind of dress it up a little bit. So we're going to use two palettes today. The two palettes we're going to use is the Morphe. This is the 25A palette. These are what the colors look like. They are very cute. They're simple and they're just brown. And then we're going to use the Disney Designer Collection by ColourPop. And this has also some very gorgeous shades as well. And we're just going to kind of mix and match. Going with like a completely like nice, clear, like an opaque shade to kind of give my lid a little bit of color. Luxie. I think this is a, I don't know, it's a angled shader brush though. Take Overcast. and I'm gonna put that on my lid. Okay, next, after doing that, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe blending brush. This is from the Eyes set, and I'm gonna take this shade from the ColourPop palette. It's called Abu, and I'm gonna put that right in my crease. I'm gonna kind of build it more here and then kind of transition it more into the inner corner. I'm going to take this Missy Glam brush it's L50. It's like a tapered blending brush. I'm going to take a different color. I'm going to take Radar from the 25A palette, and I'm going to use that to kind of create like a V effect so my eyes look elongated and more lifted up. Next, I'm going to take another Missy Glam brush. This is SS57, and I'm going to go in with more of a reddish shade, and this is Afterlife, again from the 25A Morphe palette. And I'm going to put that right under all these colors, kind of shading it here, and I'm going to kind of use that as a color to blend in, to kind of mold the browns. I'm going to take just a plain clean blending brush now, and then I'm going to blend everything to make sure everything looks clean and nice. This Missy Glam brush, this is number N15. It's an eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take like a super champagne-y color, which is Triton from the ColourPop palette, the Disney Collection palette, and this is such a pretty gold shade. Spray, you can use any spray, you can even use water. It have to be a specific spray. It just brings out the pigments a little bit more. That is just the eye, and then we're gonna have to blend everything together. I'm gonna use a Firma 201 brush. It's a clean brush. I'm gonna use whatever's on my lid and blend the two colors. To give your inner corner a highlight, you can use so many different colors. What I like to use whenever I want sparkle, I would use the Fenty Diamond Bomb, and I would take the Smashbox shadow liner brush. Sorry if it looks colored. I used it while it was like, add a little bit on top. Not a lot though, just because I want the light reflecting to be nice. We're gonna do the lining. So I don't like to use liquid liner. I like to use shadow liner because I think it's more blendable. I think it looks nicer for my particular eye shape. At least depending on the look. For this particular look, I really want it to be like that. So I'm gonna use, I just saw it, I'm gonna use the Naked 2 brush. It's the duo ended brush. I'm gonna take the very slim side. I'm taking Unveil from the 25A palette. It's black. Right, so that is it for that portion. So for the eyes, now it's time to move on to lashes. You could wear falsies if you want. I am not gonna wear falsies. I'm gonna use mascara. I'm gonna use multiple mascaras because I like long lashes. So first up, I'm gonna curl them. Besides from not liking this mascara, I just don't like the wand, but I like the formula. This is the Bad Gal Bang mascara by Benefit. The wand is just not my type of wand. I got this in Ipsy this month. So, and then I take a different mascara, and this is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. This is the miniature one I have, and I like the bristles on this and the formula. Next, I'm going to use a different mascara. I'm going to use the Tarte Maneater mascara for my bottom lashes. In my case, like, even though I like the black, because this is like, I guess, like a glam look, It is a glam look. I would go with brown, but this is just a universal thing. Brown is for everyone as well, but a lot of people nowadays, like, they still like the black, so I give them that option. But I always lean more towards brown because I feel like it works better. Okay, now it's time to kind of dust off the bake, and it leaves kind of a film, which I like. Usually I would do powder contour, but I kind of want to keep it dewy, so I use either 2 different contours. I use NYX Sculpted Highlight. It's cream, it's liquid, or the Fenty Beauty Espresso, and I also have the LA Girl as well. So I do Kim Kardashian's method of a 3. Really creamy. Kind of blend all harsh contouring. And then, just because why not, I'm going to use cinnamon to cream highlighter. I'm going to use my sponge actually. So I'm just going to use a little bit of like a translucent powder, the Airspun powder. And I'm just going to take a little bit. Because it's translucent, it's not going to put any color. Oh, and blush. Sometimes I forget to add blush. I don't add blush sometimes, I'm not going to even lie. I'm going to use the Tarte Quirky. I want to use the peachy blush, but it's super neutral because, like, the eye look is going and I just want something to complement, not take away the attention. I'm going to use this, tap into it with the Firma 102, and then just stipple it onto my cheeks. I'm going to use the Morphe M510 brush, and I'm going to take, this is in the shade Rodeo Drive by Offer Cosmetics. It's a gorgeous highlighter. I want it to be really blended in. I'm going to use my sponge and kind of use that as like a diffuser. Setting spray, the e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist set. I'm going to take a spritz and use just a little bit of that to help kind of diffuse that, and then I'm going to press it all into my face. Alright guys, so this is my version of a super glam look, but this is a super pretty look. I love it. It's really easy, it doesn't take very long. I don't know why I keep on doing this like I'm punching somebody, but I'm happy with the way it turned out. The only thing I didn't do that a lot of people commonly do is put falsies on. I don't do falsies, I don't like them, they're uncomfortable, but I think I kind of managed with all the mascara. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and please watch our other previous videos. This is a bonus video. And please subscribe, and please share and like. Okay, thank you guys, have a good day, bye.